So my suggestion to all the parents is while you're watching this video to get a copy of the book Goodnight Moon by Margaret Weiss Brown and read along with your children while you're watching the video. The video will have some close-up photos. I hope you enjoy my little video today, and I especially want to thank HarperCollins Children's Books. I received an email permission today to read this book to you in hopes that it might serve as an educational platform for young children and toddlers, as it has for my two grandchildren, both Meir and Miriam. Thank you very much. In the great green room, there was a telephone right next to the bed with a rabbit and a clock. There's a telephone, and there was also a red balloon. There's the balloon, right by the photograph, right by the picture. And a picture of a cow jumping over the moon. You can see the moon and you can see the cow. It's jumping right over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. 2, 3. In the next page, there were 2 little kittens. Yes, there they are. There's the 2 little kittens. And what were next to the kittens? And a pair of mittens. A pair of mittens. There's a pair of mittens on the right and 2 socks on the left. And there was other things in the room. A little toy house. Oh, that's a nice red toy house with a black roof. And a young mouse. A little small mouse. Oh, there he is. We can see the light on the small mouse. And there was also a table, and it had a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. Yes, a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. Let's turn the page. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Hush." That's right, hush. We'll turn the page now. Good night, room. There's the old lady who was whispering, "Hush." And there's the toy house. Yes, this is a good book. Let's turn the page again. Good night, moon. Oh, I see the moon through the window. There's the moon. Good night, moon. Turn the page. And good night, cow jumping over the moon. There's the cow and the stars above the cow and the cow jumping over the moon. Let's turn the page. Good night, light. Oh, there's the light. And good night, red balloon. I can see the red balloon that was up in the corner there. Yes, there's the red balloon up close. And there's the bears. Good night, bears. The bears are there too. And good night, red balloon. But most importantly, good night, chairs. Yes, we're going to have the chairs. There's the chair. Yeah, that's the chair that the old lady who said hush sat on. And there's her knitting. Good night, chairs. Let's turn the page. This is such a good book. Good night, kittens. 2 kittens. Yes, there are 2 kittens right there. Good night, mittens. Where's the picture of the mittens? Yes. Oh, there's the 2 mittens over there. Yes, they're still hanging up. Let's turn the page. Oh, that's a nice page over there that Mommy and Daddy are looking at. There's a picture of the rabbit sleeping in bed. Good night, clock. There's the clock above the fireplace. Good night, clock. And there's also still socks hanging up. That's right, there are socks. Good night, socks. There's the socks. Good night, socks. And what else is in the room? We have to say goodnight to everything. Let's say goodnight to Good night, little house. Good night. Time for sleep. Good night, house. Look on the next page. What else was in the room? A little mouse. Good night, mouse. Good night, little mouse. Squeak, 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 squeak. Yes, that's the little mouse right there. Let's turn the page again. And now we have to say good night to the comb. It's right on the table under the light. And good night to the brush. Yes, good night, brush. Very nice. Turn the page. Good night, nobody. There's nobody in the room now. It's a blank page. Good night, nobody. It's all empty. Let's look on the other side. Good night, mush. Oh, the bowl of mush that was sitting on the table. Good night, mush. Sleep well. But let's not forget to say good night to the old lady who was whispering, hush. She's sitting in a chair now. Good night. Sleep well. And we'll turn the page and we'll find good night, stars. Yes, good night, stars. Good night. And good night, air in the sky. Good night, air. Yeah, air has stars in it. Good night, air. And good night, noises everywhere.